Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video, and this is a paid request from Mark. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, random thoughts, streams, commentaries, video game playthrough for an hour, a full playthrough, a movie review, re-review, whatever the case may be, feel free to send it. PayPal's the best way to do it. Do have a Cash App as well. Links are down below in the info box, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. So for those who sent them, thank you. I do appreciate it. Now, Mark wanted me to react to 3 videos. They're historical videos, so definitely something different. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to show the footage because I never know what people like, if they like their footage being reacted to or not. So I'm never sure about that stuff. But I guess I'll figure out later. Although with these headphones, you may be able to hear the damn stuff anyway because these headphones. I've had people say, "We can still hear with the headphones." I'm like, well, maybe that's for the better. But I'll decide later. If you don't see footage, then I wasn't able to. And I'll say, just go to this one. How did Japan end up so evil in World War II? By Henry Stewart History. Have another tab, another window. You'll follow along with me if you want to watch along. And it's 32 minutes and 14 seconds. Pause the beginning. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Sexual slavery, Jesus. I wonder where he got all this footage from. I wonder what people from Japan would feel about this video. I mean, every history has their dark side. I mean, ask the Native Americans about how it was in the U.S. back in the day. Pretty well edited. There's a lot of different clips interspersed throughout this. Narrator has a good, strong voice too that works well for narration. It's funny because, well, it's not funny, but when I do streams, sometimes people go, "Hey, what's the place you would like to go to visit?" And then sometimes I say Japan. Now, obviously, Japan today is not how it was back then. Same with a lot of other countries. So they definitely got a lot of clips from different movies and such. To I can't imagine just how much time it took to edit this together. The Meiji Restoration. Huh. Ah, The Last Samurai, Tom Cruise. Which I remember not minding that film. Hmm. It's funny how I adopted Western tactics, but then wanted to fight and be pissed at them. arrogance. They thought they were superior to everybody. Well, just look how much bigger China is compared. God damn. Mm, wow. So Japan kicked some ass. Korea became independent. They got Taiwan. God damn. Damn, China getting it from all sides. Japan's like, we want to fuck with Russia. We don't want to fuck with the Russians. Maybe they had to send a bunch of vodka. Maybe they'd be able to get in touch with Russia then and there. Yeah, Japan just kicking ass and up, down, the center. Hmm. So the British got with the Japanese for World War One. There you go. Damn, like a year, 2 years, same year, a year. Like, they didn't last long. Goddamn. 1939, 1940. Like usually like a year or the same year they're gone. Jesus. Damn, these dropping like flies. These fucking politicians, prime ministers, dropping like flies. Don't like them? Dead again. What they use ninjas for it? Goddamn. I mean, that sounds stupid, but you never know. uh, Japan died with Germany, World War II, the end of China. Oh, great. More detail. That's going to be fun to listen to. Is this, yeah, Michael Bay's Pearl Harbor film? Yep. course, we all know about Pearl Harbor, of course. Of course, Oppenheimer, utilizing that. Yep, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, of course. $30 million, way too much. Way too much. Yeah, I mean, you can't shy away from the truth. I vaguely have heard about the experimentation. Deliberate dehydration? Amputate to see how fast victim would die of blood loss? Jesus. Maybe it's glad I won't show this footage. I mean, he did blur some stuff. Eyes pop from their sockets? A brutal Japanese scorched earth strategy. So, kill them all, let God sort them out type of mentality. $200,000 civilians murdered. Babies thrown in the air and caught with bayonets. Contest to see who would be the first to kill 100 people. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's the truth. If it's the truth, you gotta, can't shy away from it. Can't live in a bubble. Tis as human shields. Thank God this shit's blurred. Thank God some of this is blurred. I mean, I'm sure a lot of this footage is from movies, but don't think that's all. Yeah, the question is why. Long-term causes. Okay, what do we got? Well, there was surely no damn Bushido honor. false notions of greatness. They never worship anybody. They'll never work out for you. Sun goddess. So much of a goddamn goddess. You come down here and fix some shit. Otherwise, you ain't shit to me or anybody else. What I tell you, Holy War Crusade, anytime religion gets involved, there's always an issue. That's why it's hard, to talk about religion, because people get so uptight and just that fear of what's after it. It can't be against what I believe in, because if you and you and you believe in different things, then maybe it doesn't exist at all, and that's the fear people have, that there's nothing after we die, and that fear will catapult into violence. And if they don't say it outright, it's something they think about in here and here. Because so many people will use religion for terrible things, terrible reasoning. They'll kill because of religion. They'll go to war because of religion. They'll do this because religion dictates it. So in 1905, there was another war, and they treated their fallen foes well. They treated the prisoners. Russian prisoners, treatment which could not be a seldom point of consideration in any other part of the world. So back then, the prisoners were treated well, and total 180. So they were forced by... Okay. Okay, if that's like you hating Western world like America, but a lot of this you were doing to your own fellow Asian people. The experimentations, the rape, the murder. Because you weren't doing that mostly to American people, you're doing it to people in your realm. I just get so pissed off, we gotta take it out on somebody. Washington Naval Treaty. Hmm. You find like a list of just how many fucking prime ministers got assassinated in Japan. Oh, he was going to agree to that the Navy treaty, and they killed his ass. Hmm. 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 So I'm not saying that, I'm listening. Hmm. Unemployment rise, people lose their jobs, money's getting lower and lower, and people get desperate. When they get desperate, they get angry. When they get angry, there are times someone gets a bit more selfish, a bit more of I need no one's helping us, no one cares about us, so why should I care about you mentality. Japan was taken over by the military. I mean, think about it with movies. Like there's a lot of there's some movies that talk about the German experiments on the Jewish population, but you don't find a lot of movies about what Japan's experimentation was on their own people. There might be films out there. I just haven't looked for it, but guess people out there would put in the comments section if there are movies. Not that I want to see them, but just curiosity. Movies about Japan doing these type of experiments. Hmm. So they so they went through all that and didn't fucking matter anyway. So it went through blowing up this bridge, killing this guy, warlord, whatever, and didn't fucking matter. Didn't fucking matter. Jesus Christ, another assassination. How many fucking assassinations were there? So they did a coup, but they received mild punishment. Why were they mild? So they blow it up, they blame it on the other guys, and then we. Well, it further showcases to me why there's this kind of thing where it seems like Chinese and Japanese just hate each other. Hmm. Why were the punishments mild, though? You think with all the other harsh shit they would do, that's the thing they go mild on. Is this Prime Minister going to get assassinated too? Should have known. I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. I'm laughing because I didn't even plan that. I'm like, what, he did assassinated too? And then the guy says, no surprise what happened next. He got assassinated. I couldn't have fucking planned that perfectly. More perfect. Jesus. I'm not laughing because of that. Is talk about timing. Shit. In 731. Did he die too, this Prime Minister? Jesus. Got to watch some fucking Scooby-Doo or something just to cheer me up, or watch a fucking Serbian film to cheer me up. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you can't escape history. You can't escape facts. You can't live in a bubble. This is stuff that happened. And what's ironic, I look on the side, Unit 731, there's another video, the unspeakable things that happened. So, for those who followed along, goddamn. If you didn't, I probably won't be. I mean, obviously, this guy where was showing the video. YouTube is very hypocritical, so I wouldn't be surprised if I showed it. YouTube would be pissed at me. I'm not. I mean, sometimes people say you could hear through my headphones. I don't know if you heard any of that. If so, then there you go. You heard all the info. If not, just type in "How did Japan end up so evil in World War II" by Henry Stewart History. Follow along. That's the thing, like, when you look at countries today, I mean, does it change my opinion of Japan now? Knowing the fact of, sadly, so many countries, even our country, has some very dark, dark recesses of history. And, it's things to learn, things to decipher, and if you don't know your history, if you don't reiterate your history, if you don't focus on your history, you may be doomed to repeat history. you hear about these terrible things, and you go, that's something we cannot have happen again. Whew. So, but yeah, with that said, I do have 2 more videos for Mark to get to, and we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.